We are talking about one of the most unique games I have played, not just this year, but any year I've ever played video games. This is called Her Story. Ben, are you a fan of Her Story?
I'm a fan of great stories.
Yeah.
I'm also a fan of interesting stories, and I'm a fan of interesting storytelling, and that's exactly what Her Story is all about. This is a game that's been getting a tremendous amount of buzz on the Twitters. Everyone's been talking about it. I had to find out for myself. We had to find out. So I played this game on my iPhone. You can also play it on your PC if you've got Steam. I think it's a great fit for an iPhone because it's all about watching video.
Yeah, that's all it is.
So basically what happens is you turn on the game and it spits you right out into a desktop that looks like it's from a Windows 95 machine.
Yeah.
And you've got like a little database entry field that's got the word murder in it. You press search when it says murder, and then you get a bunch of video clips. And it's these video clips of a woman, and she's being investigated, she's being kind of interrogated and interviewed by the police. They're asking her a bunch of questions about a murder. So the first 5 videos come up, you watch them all, you're like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And then basically you have to decide where the story goes from there by typing in new search terms. And you get those search terms by watching these videos, and it'll kind of give you clues like, huh, maybe I should put in Simon, that's her husband's name. What I love is that they tell the story in a non-linear way. I mean, you and I both played the game, and I can guarantee that we did not see this story the same way. Like, you were going to type in search terms that were going to yield certain videos. I was going to do those in a different order, and you have to kind of try to piece it all together in your head.
I was playing it on my iOS, and that personal feeling of being like, I'm watching this video, I'm focusing on this video because maybe I should pay attention. It's not like in-depth kind of, I need to focus like L.A. Noire style on all the movements, subtle things, but you're like, really, like, you just find yourself diving deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole of information, and you can leave notes on comments on the videos that you watch. I'm like, she said something here, I'm gonna write this down in case I need it, and then that'll come up in a search engine when you search for things later. But you end up just clicking through constantly and trying to figure out, is there going to be a point where I do something about this, or is it just me to process all the information that I'm taking in? There's a whole database that tells you all the videos that you've unlocked, and there are like 200-300 of them or something.
There are a lot of videos in this game. And you know, I think it's so interesting is that FMV, full motion video, is usually a joke when it comes to video games. You think of games like Sewer Shark or Mad Dog McCree, which you and I have reviewed 36 times. I mean, these are usually cheesy, corny experiences. It's an actor awkwardly talking into the camera at you. What's so great about Her Story is this actress really falls into this part. I mean, there's moments where she gets a little theatrical and she's obviously acting, but there's also moments where she's not.
And is she? That's the thing.
I don't know.
Is she just acting
because
she
be acting for the camp, right? Is she acting for you, or is she acting for the investigators? It's a really amazing experience because you just, as you said, you kind of fall into a rabbit hole and you start to feel like both a detective and a voyeur. And I just think it's a fascinating way of telling a story. The actress here, Viva Seifert is her name, she carries this whole thing. If you had an inferior actor trying to do this, if it was, for instance, me, I would not have been able to pull this off.
James Franco.
Kind of a Victor Lucas would not have been able to do it.
No.
Viva Seifert, I don't know who she is. She's, you know, obviously just really knocked it out of the park. Well, it's hard to score a game like this because it's not really a game, but I had a great experience. I'm giving that an 8.5 out of 10.
I'm giving it an 8.5 as well.